As I was listening to a video by a story editor, I learned of this scam that I would like to talk about. It is an AI writing scam. The scam is by Carol Hart, and today's scam will be titled Losing the Plot because Carol Hart, not a real name, isn't a plot writer, and that's what she's trying to sell people. She claims she used AI to publish 200 books and is making life changing money, and for $500 and up, she'll teach you how to do it too. But she's actually only making money on the classes that she's selling people. It is a cash grab that is dressed up like a masterclass. Now, let's dive into her origin story, or what she claims that to be, because again, she's using a pseudonym, not a real name. She says that she worked for Harlequin Romance for 1 year and published 12 books in 12 months. There is no way to verify this, but for the sake of this argument, let's pretend she's telling the truth on this one thing, even though she's made plenty of verifiably false claims elsewhere. Here's how large publishing houses work. They use in-house writers, which are AKA ghostwriters. They don't create the plot, characters, they don't even control the pacing of their stories. They are handed a blueprint and told, follow this to the T. That's why they can turn out books so quickly, and because they sign NDAs and give up all rights to their stories, we have no way of knowing whether she quit, was fired, or never worked there at all. If you want an example of this on how the system works, look at Caroline Keene, the author of Nancy Drew. She never actually existed. Mildred Wirt Benson wrote 23 of the first 30 books, but didn't own a word of it. The company edited her books so heavily after they were already published for a long time, because she wrote for them for 20 years, that she just said, I'm done with this. I quit. I'm just gonna be a journalist. And that's what she did. She actually could have written so much more if they had given her creative control, because she lived a full 50 years after she quit. She did not die until she was in her late 90s. It's why so many people have quit BuzzFeed. It's why Brett Cooper quit the comment section, and why the entire cast of Studio C, the first cast, quit at the same time. They wanted creative control. Now, let's talk about Carol's plot prose, which is what she calls her fake masterclass. Similar classes go from like 200 to 500 for the base course, 1,000 for premium coaching tiers, and they upsell you on prompts, templates, plots, and advanced systems. She hides her prices behind a paywall, which is a really big red flag. She will not tell you how much you're actually paying until you take her course. Now for the truth. Yes, she uploaded 200 books under fake names, but she leaves out very important details. The AI tool that she uses is trained on stolen work. She uses Claude, which has already been sued for copyright infringement because they trained their books on real authors, which means what she's using to create her books and saying she's making all this money on is trained on stolen work. She claims she's profiting on skills she never actually had, because she's never been an actual plot writer. You can't be a plot writer and make a book a month. You are a ghostwriter or an in-house writer. Now, let's break down the scam to make it more simple. Her claims, she claims inflated income. She's telling you how much the books are making for Amazon, not for herself. She most likely is at 30% because at 30%, when you're only making 30% of your books, Amazon will push you harder. I learned that from John Locke, who openly stated that of the $1 million in sales, he made 300,000. Now, he did this without the company of AI, without anything else. He did this years ago. He just worked really hard and spent money where he had to, and wrote a big book about it that I read years ago. Misleading success narratives. Her books are a volume scam. She's making money only because she's putting out 200 books. That's it. It's not because she's flooded the market, not building a loyal readership base. She's omitted all the legal risk because AI books aren't copyrighted protected in the US and many other countries. Anyone can steal her work, clone it, republish it, and it's legal because she doesn't own her work. If someone reposts her work when she's in Kindle Unlimited, which she is in, Amazon can ban her for life, and she never warns her students that their work is not copyright protected. They have no legal standing to their own work. The drafts actually require massive rewrites. So she claims, oh, I can write a book in 45 minutes. She's not writing the book, but they require massive rewrites, which require a lot of money. So she's leaving that out of the equation. It's a fantasy. It's not real. Amazon is already restricting and removing low quality uploads and books. Her method is a temporary loophole, not a business model, and that's why she's trying to get as many people to take her course as possible, because that system is going to crash. It's not sustainable. So that's why she's trying to push the masterclass, because that's how she's making her money, not through the books. That's why she had to put out 200 books, because she's just banking on, oh, I'll make a couple bucks each book, and it will look like I'm successful when I'm not. The anonymity shields her from real scrutiny because she's not using her real name. And she uses fear-based marketing. She pushes the idea that AI authors will replace real writers, which most likely those books will eventually get pulled because Amazon eventually will get sued by the people who those books that they're posting on their site are trained by. It's a scam. Classic academy tactic to do this. Make it feel like, oh, it's urgent. You have to do this now. You have to do it now because then she'll be out of money. There's no proof of any of her students' success, or even if she's had any people fall for her scam so far. She has no accountability and no clear refund policy, and when I find that, it's usually when it ends up to be a scam if the policies aren't clear. If she ever worked at Harlequin Romance, I think she's lost her right to the title of author by doing the scam. If you want another video on this topic, I can do plenty. I've actually discovered 2 more scams while just researching for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day. If you have any questions at all, just leave them in the comments and I will answer them to the best of my ability.